Hello everybody. um got something I want to tell y'all and ask y'all. For a long here I go yawning, there you go. It never fails. But anyway, for a long time now, and I mean as far back as when we lived in Tennessee, I have been thinking of I guess you would call it, I am holding, it's not standing up on the tripod, I'm just holding the end of the tripod sticks all together, and so it's a wobbling. I guess you would call it a series of videos, because it's a bunch of different videos, but it's kind of about the same thing, so I guess you'd call it a series. But I've been thinking about this certain kind of series of videos that I would love to do. I think it would be so very neat to do this. And I think that it would be something that a lot of people would really love to watch. So, I thought I would... I've been thinking about it a lot too lately again. So I actually think I am about ready to start doing it. So, I want to tell y'all about it, what it would be about, and then I want y'all to tell me in the comments below if y'all would like that type of series of videos. So that's one question you have to answer right there. Another question is, and you'll understand after I explain the series of videos to you, but I want to ask y'all to help me, give me some ideas of what to name this series of videos. So, first, let me explain the series of videos to y'all. Okay. In a way, it starts out with this, and this was even back when we lived in Mississippi, that I even thought of this, which I was a lot younger then. Trips didn't bother me as much then as they do now. And but way back then, I thought about it and I said it would be so neat, and I would love to be able to go on this one big long trip, one round trip, I guess you would call it that, around the whole United States of America. I mean, leave my state that I live in and go one direction, but end up going through every state in the United States. And yes, leaving one state and going one way, you can get through every state and get back to your state and your home. Because I thought about it and I said it would be so neat, if we could get a motorhome and not have, a job at home to get back to, not have nothing to worry about, and just go through every state. But when we stop in a state, we would stop in each state, and I would love to be able to at least tour one thing in that state. That's what I thought Y'all hang on a minute. My thing dimmed and I'm seeing something looks like on my face. And I can't. My nose is tickling too. Sorry, y'all. That would be so neat to be able to do that. Of course, that would take a lot of money, because it would take all the gas you would need to go around. You would have to, if you had a motor home to sleep in, that would be fine. If you didn't, you would have to pay for motels to sleep in. That's money. You'd have to have money to eat, to live. That's money. And then to tour something, of course, you'd have to have the money to pay the fee for touring whatever it is, you know, in each place. So that'd be a lot of money. So that was, even though I thought of that, I knew that it was, for my family anyway, not, I guess what's the word for it, feasible? Not possible. Never will be done. So, in Tennessee, I started thinking about that again. You know, something brought that to my mind about me thinking of that one round trip through the United States. And the reason I'm saying only in the United States, because if it was really done, you know, in real life, me, being the chicken that I am, and don't want to get on an airplane and fly, don't want to get on trains or boats or, you know, anything like that, there's no way that I would go out of the United States to the other countries that you can't get to other than those ways. I want to be able to stay in a car with the wheels on the road to get somewhere. So, in Tennessee, I thought about it again, and I was doing YouTube, so I thought, you know, it would be neat to do like a virtual, and I think that's the word for it that they call it, a virtual, I can even say it right, virtual road trip like that, and make videos of it and do it up on YouTube. I just never had really planned it all out and really thought about it deep enough to really get it started or be ready to do it. Well, now we're here, and I think I'm ready to do it. I've thought it out, I've planned it out. I hear something, so I'm gonna go in here while I'm talking to y'all and check. Sound like I heard somebody driving up. Albert and Benny is gone to deliver a couple of swings. Yeah, they're still gone. Nobody's out there. And I guess Elizabeth's still in the bed. I just keep sounding like I'm hearing something, and it's probably because that big fan's on. We have gotten used to sleeping under this fan too. Our air is fixed and works now. If y'all can see it in the dark, where's it at? Right there. The big round fan. But we've gotten used to sleeping, and we just keep it on all the time, even during the day. So anyway, I gotta plug up. Y'all hang on. I gotta plug up my laptop. Yikes, yikes, yikes. It's gonna die on me. No. Hang on, I gotta find it. Get in there. Sorry, y'all, but I had to get that plugged up. Okay, so the way I've got it thought out is, let me turn my camera around, because I have a map of the United States right here on my wall. And so I live in Louisiana, okay, and the part of Louisiana I live, it don't really have the word Lacombe on here for my town, but it has New Orleans, and I'm about an hour from there, I think. So somewhere in that area is where I live. And yeah, we could leave there. Now remember, and I know most all y'all know what virtual means. I would only be doing it, well, I'll explain in a minute. But yeah, you could leave Louisiana and you could go through every state. Now what I want to do, I thought I might show y'all, I have a route planned out, and I thought I might show y'all that route. then I got to thinking about it. I would kind of like to let the route be a surprise. And that way y'all would have to think, I wonder where we're gonna go next, you know, and let that be a surprise. So I think that's how I'll do that part. And what I would do, like I said, this is going to be, whew, I don't know how many videos this will be. But my plans is, we're gonna start out in Lacombe. Okay, because that's where I live. So I will get online and I would search something to tour in Lacombe. And I'm even thinking, not just one thing, since this is a virtual thing, I'm thinking the route I'm gonna take, the path, every little town that you would pass through if you was really driving and doing this, looking up that town and looking up whatever they have to tour there, and tour one thing in each town. So that's why I said it would be a lot of videos. But what I would do is search that town and find the things that that town has for tourists to do, and I would, on the video, I would show y'all the website of the things that you can tour. I will read about that to you. If they have any pictures, I would show you the pictures, you know, and explain. I hope y'all are understanding what I am meaning. And then, so, but each video would just be whatever we're gonna tour in that one town. Of course, the video would start out with me showing you the map, and like I said, I live in Lacombe, so we would start in Lacombe, Louisiana. So I would show Louisiana and point to the New Orleans area, and then I would get on here, which I would already have it pulled up, and I would read everything to you and show you the pictures and all of that, whatever they have here. Then the next video would be the next town we would get to in the route path that we would be taking. And so before I make each video, of course, I'll look up that town and look up the tourist things and have it up on my laptop ready for when I do the video to show y'all and read everything to y'all. And so, you know, each video would be a town with a tourist thing that we would do. And we would do that through all the states of the United States and get back to Louisiana. I like that idea. I hope y'all do. It would be a lot of videos and take a lot of time. Now, let me explain this part too. I am not, I think Elizabeth got up, she turned that fan off in there. I am not going to commit to doing one of these videos every single day in a row. I am not going to stop making my normal vlogs that I make. The way I've been doing them, a little short, what I call short, they ain't really been too short, but instead of one long vlog, each thing I want to show on video, I make the video about that and put it up. So some days it's 2 or 3 videos, you know. I'm still going to do that, plus this. So I may have 3 vlogs one day, and one of them would be the trip one, and the others my other type videos. I may skip a day where I don't do a trip one, but have my other type videos. There may be some days where I don't do any videos, you know, that kind of sort of thing. And I wanted to explain that to y'all too. And so it's going to take us a long time to get through this. But how many of you think y'all would enjoy something like that, videos like that? Y'all would get to go through some towns and hear about the towns and hear about something that a tourist can actually do in that town in every state of the United States. I think that would be so neat. So leave the comment below letting me know if you would like that. And if you do, and we do this, and I hope you do because I really want to do it, once we get through the whole United States, which will probably take 100 years, I may consider going to other countries since it's not really a real trip, it's virtual, and trying to cover the whole world. I doubt it, but it's a thought. So, that's what I wanted to tell y'all about, and this here is a long video because of me having to explain all that and everything. Y'all know me, I don't know how to do short videos. But anyway, if y'all would like this, the other question I was talking about naming it. What is a good, y'all give me some suggestions, some ideals of what would be a good name to name the series. Because every time I make a video about this, I want to put the same name, but then like I could put like dash and then say, I guess maybe the name of the state that we would be in at that time in that video. Something like that. So for the name of the series, what would you call it? Like, I know I've heard, and I may not even be saying this all the way exactly right either, but I've heard people talk about, let's see, I know this was about, I think way in the olden days, some old people, I think it was a balloon trip, if I ain't mistaken. Y'all let me know if I'm right or wrong, that several people got in and rode, and it was like, they called it around the world in, I think, so many days, something like that. So, since it's not around the world, we're just going with the United States right now. Would you say around the United States? Would you say, you know, when you're getting on a plane ride, I've heard people call it, when you get a ticket, let me see if I can get this right now. You get your ticket, and your ticket can be a one-way ticket. That's where you're just flying to where you're going. But if you want to get a ticket, I guess, okay, a one-way ticket, buy your ticket, fly where you're going. Then when you get through there and you want to go back home, I guess you have to get another ticket to fly back home. Okay. So, but I think I've heard them say that you can get, how do they say it? I'm probably saying, I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but I keep saying one round trip, or one round ticket. It's one ticket that lets you fly there and back, is what it is. So, I'm thinking maybe something like that, but I know I've got it wrong. So y'all let me know what the right way on that is. And would you say it that way? Would you say like I'm trying to say one round trip, or that would be one way, two-way ticket? How do you say that? I wished I could think. I don't know. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So would you say that, around the United States, or, you know, how would you say it? What would be a good way to name this series of videos? Alright, we're 19 something, so we're almost 20. So I'm gonna go, this is it. Y'all answer the questions below, and I'm excited about this, so let's have fun with this. Alright, I'm done, I'm gone. Toodaloo.